Welcome to the hottest car reviews, proudly brought to you by Carshop.co.za, with your host Luke Preston, our local motoring enthusiast, bringing you the best reviews right here, right now. So be sure to visit our website for the best deals and latest offers.
Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode on Carshop Drive. Today we're checking out VW's brand new Polo Bluemotion. Hello, let's talk about engine downsizing and environmental issues for a few minutes. Okay, well the duck's not interested in me. It's an automotive hard fact that engine downsizing is happening at the moment, and it's happening across the board, from high-end supercars to SUVs and smaller cars as well. In smaller cars, small 3-cylinder 1-litre turbo engines is where it's at. And if you're a manufacturer and you haven't got one yet, well, you're kind of being left behind. Ford has the small EcoBoost, Renault has a similar engine. Sure, VW debuted a 1-litre 3-cylinder in the brand new Volkswagen Up. But the big news today is that the engine in this brand new Volkswagen Polo has a turbo. It has 70 kilowatts and 165 newton meters, and I'm sure you'll agree that those outputs from a 1-litre 3-cylinder are quite impressive. The other big news is that this new Polo is actually a Bluemotion model, and it's the first new Polo and the first new Bluemotion to feature Volkswagen's TSI petrol technology. In the past, they were powered by Volkswagen diesel technology. So what is Bluemotion then? Well, essentially it's VW's catchphrase, and it means efficiency. Apart from this tiny little 1-litre engine in this car, there's a few other aspects at play which help it consume as little fuel as possible. These are tyres. Now, they look and function like regular tyres, but in fact they're low rolling resistance tyres. That basically means that they are less sticky and they help the car ease forward on the road easier than normal tyres. Now, combined with a completely flat underbody, which helps air flow as smoothly underneath as possible, and these rims, which you'll notice are almost completely solid, it helps overall fuel efficiency quite a lot. All these aspects, combined with an auto stop-start system, regenerative braking and gear change indicator for the driver, means the Bluemotion will sip just 4.2 litres of petrol for every 100 kilometres. Other optional extras on the car that I tested include a lights and vision package, which includes an auto-dimming interior mirror, low beam assist and follow me home function, as well as rain sensing wipers. Park distance control front and rear is also a paid for option, as well as bi-xenon headlights with LED daytime running lights. The steering wheel is also multi-function, and combined with this comfort information display which sits ahead of the driver, you can quite easily scroll between all the information that you need whilst driving. You've got your audio and your phone connectivity, and then vehicle status. This composition media system with a 5.8-inch color touchscreen is an option on the Bluemotion. It does have CD, MP3 functionality, and also auxiliary and SD card slot. It's also got a proximity sensor, meaning when you get closer to the screen, it senses your input. Now, most of you are aware that Volkswagen makes some of the best interiors in the business, and it's business as usual in this new Bluemotion. For starters, you get a lovely leather-wrapped steering wheel and height adjustable seat. The steering wheel is also adjustable for height and reach. So VW took their time bringing to market their 3-cylinder turbo, and I can tell you it's worth the wait because it's actually a remarkable little engine. There's very little engine vibration and thrum from that motor, which is a nice thing. There's very little 3-cylinder vibration that you get from this engine, and with 70 kilowatts and 165 newton meters, there's just enough power and torque to get you going. Obviously, what everyone wants to know is about fuel efficiency with this car, and I can tell you now, VW is one of the few manufacturers where you can get close to their claimed fuel consumption figures. The claim figure for this car is 4.2 litres per 100, And while that's quite hard to achieve in day-to-day conditions, if you take it on a longer run and you're super careful with your driving inputs, it's actually really achievable. I got down to 4.2 litres, so big up VW. Of course, this little Bluemotion Polo is set up for comfort rather than dynamics, and those high-profile 15-inch rims help immensely. That 165 Newton meters of torque is actually more than adequate, and it's the way that it's delivered which makes it quite pleasing to drive. It's quite happy to sit in a higher gear, and if you just put your foot down, there's plenty of low-end torque to get you going. There's also a little gear shift indicator on the front display, and if you hit that every time, I can guarantee you that you'll get low 5 figures for fuel consumption. I actually think this new Polo is probably one of the most fuel efficient cars on sale today, certainly in its class. One of the class leaders for fuel consumption is the Yaris Hybrid, and while Toyota claim that they can get 3.6 litres per 100 kilometers, in the real world you can expect probably 5.5 to 6, and this Polo is getting very close to that, which makes the argument, why do you need a hybrid? That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you want, subscribe to the channel for regular updates. Visit us on Facebook and Twitter, and visit carshop.co.za for great specials and deals on cars. We'll catch you next time.